So, Paul, a couple of years ago, and I was thinking about this last night, you were saying that gold would halve to around $600 an ounce.
So it was like 1,200 at that point.
So you were saying it was going to halve because you were so optimistic about the future.
Exactly.
I hate to break it to you, I don't know if you've been watching, $1,585 an ounce last I checked, but it was very, very close to 1.6. Yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel that you got it so wrong?
Okay, so my thesis was like in 2008 that this whole ridiculous overreaction to subprime housing in the US was going to soon go by the wayside. Everybody would be seized with optimism. The global economy
Did you call it an overreaction back then?
Yeah, no, it was terrible. In fact, I still feel that. You know, why? I mean, what's that about? So gold was going to really be of less interest to people and so on and so forth. Okay, so I got that one wrong. You know, the consumption.
Dramatically wrong. But it's okay. It's okay.
The demand for gold, of course, has been quite strong out of India and all these other places, plus the investment applications. But
plus the loss of sentiments and positivity towards currencies as a whole,
rubbish.
Global level, and we
Don't
could get back to the gold standard. Okay, speak to me now. We also had a bit of an interesting debate last night when it comes to Ben Bernanke's testimony to Congress. And it seems the one person thinking that we're starting to see gold as a currency, and obviously this could be an interesting topic of conversation because it is seen as collateral, and we're buying into the story, and central banks are buying once again.
You know, I love those things because Ben Bernanke, everybody says, you know, he's not doing his job well, blah, 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 and all the bloggers say he's useless, he's idiotic, he's doing all the wrong things. But when he comes across, he's extremely measured, he knows his subject area very well, and so on and so on and so forth. Yeah. And then you get these congressmen, you know, the members of the US Congress, some of whom are completely crazy and are not economically literate at all. I mean, Maxine Waters, for example, you know, your chin hangs on the floor while you watch her. But Ron Paul, who's quite a prominent US congressman, said to Ben Bernanke, so, you know, what is gold? Why do people hold gold? And Ben Bernanke said, oh no, it's a precious metal. And he said, well, why do central banks hold it? And he said, well, because it's just tradition, you know, it's what they do. But I think, for me anyway, the takeaway from this and the reason the markets have rallied on his comments was that he was indicating that the Fed still has various options if it persists, this kind of soft patch, blah, blah, blah.
This was yesterday, though, and today, this afternoon, while I was on air, I was seeing a lot of tweets coming through and checking the websites, and Ben Bernanke saying once again that the US is not ready and will not be embarking on any stimulus of any kind at this point. Very different rhetoric to yesterday. So what do you think happened last night?
Well, my sense of it overall is that people are in just too much of a hurry. So they want full employment in the US and they want growth to resume at 5%. Now, that's just not going to happen. The idea is after a big slump like you had, it's going to be quiet, it's going to be a long time, things are not going to come right as quickly as you'd like. So people want somebody to do something, anybody, just do something. But the reality is the only way you can fix problems of that ilk is time, because with time comes confidence, and with confidence comes fresh job creation, blah, blah, blah. So they must just be calm, be quiet. You know, if you're in the investment game, you've got to see through all this noise and be buying the market. I can't believe what Craig was saying earlier.
Okay, so you're feeling happy and optimistic. So tell us something.
I've never
really
been more positive, never been more positive.
Yes, of course. And hopefully you're...
Joke of the day. Yeah. Joke of the day. I've been wanting to tell this joke for ages. Have you heard about the new chess set that you can buy, which has got the American armed forces depicted on the other side, and then the other side of the board, it's all the Taliban pieces, right? The issue with this chess piece set, apparently, though, is that the Taliban pieces can only move backwards.
That's really funny, Paul. I'm laughing my head off. Thank you so much.